Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening to some of you. I'm so happy to be back. It is Strange Saturday. It's been 2 whole weeks since our last Strange Saturday, so very, very happy to be here and hop back into Life is Strange Double Exposure. As you can see, Diptych is hosting today. I do apologize for my first stream back being a Diptych stream. That wasn't the plan until I woke up this morning and I had such a bad back. I could barely get out of bed. I really didn't want to cancel streams, so Diptych was the alternative to that, so I could get more comfortable and recline my chair and all that good stuff. I think I've talked about my back issues before. My back's been doing really well lately. I've actually been doing regular physio and stuff, and it's been really helping, but every now and then I get what I call a flare, and I wake up in the morning and I know it's not going to be a good day, and that was today. So Diptych is here to help us out. Shout out to Diptych for giving us that option. And Alana just delivered me breakfast, so, I mean, the morning's starting off pretty well. Thank you, Alana. Also, hi, TS. Thank you so much. I appreciate your understanding, and it's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Happy Saturday. Happy Strange Saturday. Alana just brought me in some hash browns, which are very, very hot, so I'm actually going to leave them right where they are for now. We're starting nice and early today because we have a couple of things we need to do later on, so I figured we'd just get started early and get into it. I've done lots of PC upgrades since we last streamed. I went a little crazy and acted as my own Santa for the Black Friday sales. So this is my first stream on my brand new monitor. I picked myself up a 1440p monitor. That's right. We're living in the future, the 2K future. So hopefully there will be no issues in terms of the stream side. As always, please let me know if anything looks weird. I do have to downscale from, my native 1440p on my desktop to 1080p to stream to Twitch. Twitch does technically support 1440p, but Twitch barely gives you enough bitrate to stream at 1080, so it's really not even worth trying to stream at 1440p, so we're downscaling, and like I said, hopefully that won't be an issue. Please let me know, and we'll try to figure it out. I've also got a new processor in my computer that went on sale, so I did a little minor upgrade there. I had a Ryzen 3700X AMD processor, and I upgraded to a 5700X, so hopefully that'll be a nice little boost in performance for us. And then the presents to myself just keep going. I also got myself a beautiful new keyboard and mouse. I think I put a picture of these in the Discord, but they're so pretty. I really need you guys to hear the keyboard. It is like ASMR heaven. I'm going to move my microphone down and hope that it picks it up. I'm just going to do some typing because I need you guys to listen to how absolutely buttery this is, okay? I don't know. I don't even know if it's picking it up. It's so quiet. Not really, but it's nice. So anyway, the TLDR is it's so quiet and creamy. It's literally not even picking up on the microphone, so that goes to show, I think. But yeah, very happy about all my new upgrades, and like I said, hopefully they won't cause us any issues today because they are brand new. Does OBS not scale it down for you? So it does, but you need to go into settings and enable that scaling and all that stuff. So I did that, but as you know, OBS is keen to do, especially when implementing new settings. Sometimes it likes to go a bit haywire, so hopefully that won't be the case today. Hi, Bronny. Hi, Kirky. Good evening. How are you guys? So good to see you. I know it's only been not even 2 weeks since our last stream, because our last stream was the funeral of Apple Pie. That was like 10 days ago, but I don't know, it feels like forever. It always feels like forever. Whenever I take a break of like more than 7 days from streaming, it feels like an absolute lifetime. So I'm very glad to be back, and very happy to be here. So thank you guys for being here as well. I hope everything's been good with you guys over the past little while. Is anything new happening? Did anyone else pick up any Black Friday presents for themselves? I only just got my new monitor yesterday, so I haven't had a ton of time to you know, test it out or anything, but I was playing a bit of World of Warcraft yesterday, and right away I could sort of tell the difference between 1080p and 1440p. Everything just looks more crisp, more clear, brighter. It kind of looks like I put on a pair of glasses and suddenly my vision got clearer, is how I can best describe how it looks gaming on a 1440p monitor versus 1080p. You mourned apple pie by eating an apple pie. I did see that, Kirky. Honestly, I love it. Like, I can't think of a better way for us to celebrate apple pie and his brilliant sacrifice than by making and eating one. TS says, I mourned apple pie by eating apple crumble. Yes, I saw that as well. I love it. I gotta be honest. I feel left out. I didn't eat any Apple products to mourn apple pie. I'm the worst Poke owner ever. Remind me, what were you up to during the break? So Alana's parents actually came to visit all the way from Newfoundland. So they were here for a week. So we spent the week, you know, entertaining them and hanging out with them. And we actually went out to the mountains, out to Banff for a few nights, which was really nice. So that's what I've been up to during the break. But they are gone back home now. So life is sort of back to normal. It's not strange, if you will. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. It was nice. Quick maths indeed. Brawny, 40 months. Thank you so much for that, my friend. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime on me. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes, my eternal love and joy. 40 months. Wow. 40 months. That's amazing. Speaking of amazing, Brawny also says, I got my final pay from the old job and it was $3K more than I was expecting. Hell yeah. Sounds to me like it's time for you to treat yourself to some Black Friday deals. Well, actually, before I say that, how is Black Friday like a thing over across the pond? I mean, it's funny because Black Friday is correlated with American Thanksgiving. So technically, it shouldn't even be, quote unquote, a thing in Canada, but being so close to the United States, our cultures are just so intertwined that basically whatever goes on in the US also goes on in Canada. So Black Friday is very much a thing here in Canada, even though we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. TS's Black Friday has become a thing over the past few years. Yeah, I think it's sort of transcended American Thanksgiving and just kind of become its own holiday, basically like the shopping holiday before Christmas, but definitely still an American-centric thing. Kirky says Black Friday deals are notoriously bad. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've actually managed to get some great deals. I did a lot of my Christmas shopping on Amazon, and as I mentioned, I picked up a new monitor, picked up a new processor. I got great deals, so perhaps that's just because I'm closer in proximity to America. It's basically a 4 to 10% off old stock, but it's American nonsense we don't want, so it can fuck right off, but not that I have strong feelings about it. Y'all are lucky. There's no Americans in the chat right now. As soon as we get our first American coming in, I'm gonna tell them that you were speaking ill of them, Brawny. Spring Shields, hi! How are you, my friend? Spring Shields, I have a quick question for you. Are you American? And if you're not, I apologize and I hope I didn't offend you. But are you American? A lot of places hike the prices up leading up to Black Friday so they can then sell everything at list price, but make it seem like a sale. Yes, that is the case over here as well. So you gotta keep an eye on it. Oh my goodness, Spring Shields! How did I not know you were also Canadian? Well, now I extra apologize. Okay, look at this. Another Canadian. You're safe for now, Brawny. The reason I ask you spring shields is because Bronny was just talking ill of the Americans, and I said there's no Americans in chat right now, but as soon as someone comes in, I'm ratting him out. But we got a Canadian, and here comes another non-American. Karis, how are you today? What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to stop in. I had a little break away from Twitch. I've been gone for the past, 10 days or so always extra excited to be back. I will let you guys know I've got the office all decorated for Christmas, and I also have some Christmas on-screen elements. I've got some lights for my my webcam and some snow and stuff. I was going to show it off today, but as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, unfortunately I had to go with a Digitiff stream today because I woke up with a really, really bad back. I've talked before about some of the back issues I have, and for the most part, my back's been really good lately, but having a bit of a flare today, so I needed Digitiff to take over so I could really recline and get comfy here, because the last thing I wanted to do was cancel stream. So, all of that said, on Monday, we will debut the Christmas decorations, which honestly makes sense because it's not even technically December yet. Today is the last day of November, so it actually makes sense that we'll save the big Christmas reveal for December 1st. So yeah. Speaking of Monday's stream, as you all probably know, unfortunately the apple pie Nuzlocke has ended. Rest in peace to our sweet, sweet apple pie. Which means we're going to start a new game on Monday, so that'll be fun, and y'all should tune in. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we've got some Life is Strange double exposure to play today. So today we are going to be starting episode 4. If you've been keeping up with the streams previously or the VODs, you'll know that things are getting pretty crazy. So on our last episode, we found out, we being Max, that we are the one who shot Safi. Somehow we found a picture of ourselves holding a gun and were able to very temporarily rewind into that moment, confirming that we did indeed kill Safi. It doesn't make sense. It seems like it's a future us that went back to the past, or maybe a different us from a different timeline. But it seems pretty irrefutable that we are the one who killed her. Why? We don't know. We had to convince our friend Moses of all of this, and then also convince him that we had powers, which we did. So it's really nice. Someone else is sort of in the know now, is in the loop about what's going on, about all the timeline messiness. Moses is on our side. He knows all about our powers. We continued looking into Safi's background and potential motives for wanting to kill her, and we found out about her old friend, who I feel terrible about, but I can't actually remember her name, if anyone can refresh my memory. Anyway, it turns out that Safi had a friend from a few years ago who also went to Caledon University and who was mentored by Lucas, the author in the literary department. Turns out that he stole her idea for her book. He made it into a bestseller and achieved fame and fortune. And unfortunately, it was so traumatic for Safi's friend that she ended up killing herself. But all of this has been majorly covered up, which obviously brings up red flags. Covered up so much, in fact, that Safi's upcoming book that Gwen was mentoring her about got canceled because the book actually sort of exposed everything that happened there, and they didn't want it coming to light. So there's a big sort of behind-the-scenes conspiracy going on at Caledon involving Lucas and this book, and we're going to unpack more of that today. But the biggest plot twist at the end of the last episode was what happened. Max went home, and someone had broken into her house, and not only broke into her house, made a fucking mess of it. We confronted the intruder, and guess who it was? It was Max. That's right. An alternate universe Max broke into Max's house and was looking for something. We chased alternate universe Max all the way down through the forest onto a frozen lake, where yet another plot twist occurred. It wasn't Max at all. It was Safi, an alternate universe Safi described as an alternate universe Max. that's literally where the episode ended off. We were all just absolutely mind blown. So that's where we're going to pick up from today. The TLDR is things are getting crazy. We have so many questions specifically about the whole multiversal aspect. How are these different people getting into our universe? What do they want? What's going on in alternate timelines? And, yeah, I mean, I think that's about as much as I can say for right now in terms of preamble, and I think we're just gonna have to get into it. Kara says, holy shit, this game goes hard on its story. I'm clueless about this series, just that people have powers and that's it. Yeah, so the games are fantastic. They're some of my favorite narrative-driven games because not only do they have the sort of supernatural element in terms of each main character has some sort of power, but the stories are usually very convoluted. There's usually like a murder mystery you have to solve. Lots of big cliffhangers, lots of dramatic elements. It's a ton of fun. So, yeah, without further ado, let's hop into episode 4 of Double Exposure. And we get to pick our outfit, which is slowly turning into one of my favorite parts. Max is wearing a little turtleneck today. I think we gotta go pink stripes. Although, in saying that, we haven't worn the red jacket yet. So maybe we'll go white turtleneck with the tiny owl so that we can wear the red jacket that we haven't worn yet. The koi fish jacket, it looks like. All right, let's do that. Red koi fish jacket with gray owl turtleneck. All right, let's rock. Let's do it. Chapter 4, Diptych. I don't know that word. What is Diptych? Can someone be my Webster's dictionary? Diptych is a painting, especially an altarpiece, on 2 hinged wooden panels, which may be closed like a book. Oh, like the things we saw in God of War. Okay, interesting. The diptychs we saw in God of War usually had prophecy on them. Okay, cool. Thank you for that definition, folks. Looks like Max and Safi have returned from their chase.
Getting lake water on your sofa.
Let's see if we can get answers from her.
Shit. Right. I should change. Be right back.
It's pronounced Diptych. Okay. Also good to know.
Just need to go upstairs and put on something dry.
I do apologize for the bit of a delay here. I'm eating my breakfast as I play. But this is quote-unquote Safi.
Safi's so poised. If she's feeling anything like I am, I sure can't tell.
How or why Safi is here and how or why she was disguised as Max is something we obviously need answers about.
Hey, weren't you gonna get changed?
I mean, yes.
Right. Yes. Sorry, just got distracted.
Distracted is a frickin' understatement. I guess I was leaving lake water on my butt cheeks. That is a butt cheek print if I've ever seen one.
I moved my evidence box to this timeline to avoid Alderman. But never thought I'd have to keep it from Safi, too.
I did see we had lots of things to check on her phone. Check Twitter or Facebook. Loretta says, I have this weird sense that something bananas is gonna go down at Krampus tomorrow. Alright, so that gives us 2 pieces of information. First, Krampus is tomorrow, and second, I have a feeling Loretta's right. Can't wait to see what shenanigans happen at Krampus. Great butt cheek graphics, 10 out of 10. Amanda says, sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this big of a lunch rush. I think we saw that before. Ooh, Chloe's made a post. There are 1 billion lights up in New Orleans right now. It's gorgeous and giving my hangover a headache. And she has a new friend called Echo, apparently. We're not going to be jealous. We're not going to be jealous. We're not going to be jealous.
A question for the ages.
Amanda's comedy account says, how much foo could a Foo Fighter fight if a Foo Fighter could fight foo? And Moses says, what's a Foo Fighter? Oh, Moses. Sweet, sweet Moses. Yasmin has posted, I want to wish everyone a safe and fun Krampus party tomorrow night. Last year's will be tough to beat. Apparently Lucas is the, quote, guest of honor this year. Ew. Gross. And I think we've seen all of these other posts. Why don't we go through our notes quickly, because it has been 2 weeks since our last episode. So this is a great little app that Max has been keeping, essentially keeping notes on all of the main characters and where we're at with them. So how about we quickly run through this and get up to date on everyone and what they've been doing. So first up is Amanda. She's the snapping turtle bartender, a comedian, a live music enjoyer, and Max has a big, stupid crush. So remember, on our last episode, we got to kiss Amanda, which was awesome. So the first incident involving Amanda was the cow skull. Someone chucked a cow skull through Sophie's car window. Who would do that and why? Amanda says the cow skull belongs to Lucas and that he donated it to the snapping turtle. Why would he donate a cow skull? Amanda says that the Abraxas kids might know something since they were there the night the cow skull went missing. And we have traced that cow skull down to Vin, which we'll get to later. The other weird thing that Max has made a note of is coffee. We saw Amanda on campus and she was acting weird. She said she came to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. And then when Max referenced their conversation later, Amanda didn't remember it. Which makes me think we ran into an alternate universe Amanda, so we're gonna have to investigate that for sure. Kara says, I take it this is the third game. Are the characters of any of them connected in any way, or are they separate stories in the same universe? So for the most part, they are separate stories in the same universe. There's some character crossover, some character reference. This is actually the first game that has had a returning protagonist. So the protagonist in this game, Max, is the protagonist from the first Life is Strange. So this is actually Life is Strange 4. They didn't get numbered after 2. There's Life is Strange 1, there was Life is Strange 2, then there was True Colors, which was 3, and there's Double Exposure, which is 4. So this is the first time that a protagonist has ever returned. But yeah, each of them is standalone. You can play them in any order. You will get something extra out of them if you've played them all. But yeah. Yeah. Hi, Euro, how are you? Happy Saturday. That wasn't the first time we left a wet spot on a couch. Lake water incident is wet spot number 2. Right, I forgot. I forgot about the couch at the Snapping Turtle. You're good, just got home from work. Oh, perfect timing. You're home from work, you can relax, enjoy your weekend, and hang out with us as we play some Life is Strange. This next character of note is Diamond. She's a film student, Moses' TA, a junior, and a Braxton. Comes to Max's seminars and is coming after Vin Lang's crown. Okay, so remember I told you about Sophie's friend who killed herself earlier and I couldn't remember her name? Her name was Maya Okada. Diamond noticed that Vin reacts whenever Maya is mentioned. The question we both want to know is why? Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya in return for his job, but there's more to this. Exactly. Why would Yasmin be covering for Lucas and want to sort of sweep Maya's death under the rug? There's something there that we need to poke at a bit more. Next up is Gwen, a creative nonfiction professor, Sophie's mentor, author of If the Highway Should Take Me as Its Wife. So the first thing of note with Gwen was the disciplinary hearing. Gwen seemed rightfully upset about getting forced out of her office. Gwen has a disciplinary hearing coming up. What did they think she did? Yasmin cleared a whole week for Gwen's disciplinary hearing, so it must be serious. Gwen was apparently caught on camera dealing drugs to students, but swears it wasn't her. Is this doppelganger-itis again? Hi, Jazzy, how are you? Happy Saturday! Welcome to Life is Strange Double Exposure. We are just getting started here with episode 4. Next up is the book deal. Gwen was involved somehow in canceling Sophie's book deal, but why? So it was Gwen who directly set things in motion to cancel Sophie's book deal. She emailed her publisher to make it happen. When I asked Gwen at the Overlook what happened with Sophie's book deal, she was shocked, but she didn't elaborate. Weird. We then found out that Gwen canceled Sophie's book because it had, quote, incendiary content about Sophie's friend Maya, a former Caledon student who died by suicide. So Gwen is another person who is covering up Maya's death. And then speaking of Maya, Moses said that Dr. Gwen Hunter would know more about the Maya situation than I would, and I hope he's right. Gwen confirmed that Maya Okada was super close with Sophie, and that she took her own life, but there's more to this story. You're good at playing some more RuneScape. Awesome. I enjoyed hanging out in your RuneScape stream the other day, Jazzy. Relaxing. I hadn't seen much RuneScape in a long time. I played so much RuneScape when I was a kid, so it was actually a big nostalgia trip watching you do some fishing in RuneScape. Next note is about Max. Hey, that's me, murderer. So there's a picture of me on Sophie's camera with a gun. I'm holding a gun. What's more incriminating than that? But I would never hurt Sophie. There has to be a better explanation, right? There is no other Max. The only person in that photo was me. I can't keep lying to myself anymore. I kill Sophie, but maybe there's still a way to stop this. Hey, Bronny, I can hear you loud and clear. Moses, grad student, astrophysicist, Sophie's best friend. My friend. Moses and Sophie have been best friends for years. Inside jokes, silly traditions, the works. Moses is used to Sophie being secretive. Apparently, that's as normal for her as it gets. As it is for me. Moses said Sophie hated Lucas's guts. I'll keep an eye on him. That night. Moses and I found Sophie's body that night. He called 911. We were questioned for hours. We started talking to each other about her. We're going to get through this together. Moses has Sophie's camera. She used it to take that selfie of the three of us. Sometime that night, Moses went to his office and drew the Gemini mural he and Sophie had been planning. Maybe other Moses will draw it with her one day. Detective Alderman is focused on Moses. This could get really bad. Speaking of Detective Alderman, that was another really crazy thing that has happened in this game. Detective Alderman met the past version of himself. Again, a doppelganger, someone that's leaked into our world. They touched, and they literally wiped each other out from existence. Detective Alderman no longer exists. No one can remember him, except for Max and Moses for some reason. So that was pretty crazy thing that happened as well. Moses saw the photo of Max with a gun. He thinks I killed Sophie. I rewound into the past and I was holding the gun. I need to come clean to Moses. This is more than I can handle on my own. Moses is the first person I've shown my powers to in years. I can't even describe what I'm feeling. Is this relief? First Sophie, now Alderman. People are dying because of me again. Moses thinks we can figure this out. Thank God for him. Then Sophie, grad student, poetry major, my best friend. Dead in one world, alive in another. Lesson here is don't touch yourself. Not even an alternate universe, you. Touching yourself is bad. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Sophie had a book deal for her poetry, and she was so excited about what it meant for her. Sophie and Yasmin seemed so proud of Sophie's book deal. It's good to see them getting along. But Sophie's book deal was canceled, and Gwen had something to do with it? Why would Sophie pretend it was still happening? When I asked Gwen about Sophie's book deal at the Overlook, she wasn't exactly forthcoming. I wonder why. Sophie's book was canceled because it was about her late friend Maya. What the hell did Sophie write? Rumor has it there was another girl at Caledon who died from apparent suicide. Loretta says that Sophie and Maya were friends and thinks that their deaths are connected somehow, but Sophie never mentioned a Maya. Maya wasn't only Safi's friend who died, she was the entire subject of Safi's book, and Safi was angry about what happened to her. Yasmin was definitely lying about Safi and Maya knowing each other. Why would she deny a friendship that was clearly important to Safi? The statement Vin put out after Maya's death blamed her mental health struggles. That would have pissed Safi off. What the fuck? Safi is a shapeshifter? And I'm not the only person with powers. Safi can turn into anyone, it seems. This answers a lot of my questions about that doppelganger-itis. Wait a minute. I never even made that connection in my mind. Max got there way before me. So, all of the quote-unquote doppelgangers that we've been seeing has actually just been Safi shape-shifting into them? Clearly we need to get more answers from Safi herself, but wow, I never even made that connection until I came in here to Max's notes. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. But then, oh wow, my brain is like spinning right now. Like all the gears are turning. That's the explanation? I think that also explains the disciplinary hearing of Gwen. Exactly, she's been shapeshifting. That's why Lucas did that weird thing. She was getting back at Lucas. That's why Gwen did that weird thing. She was getting back at Gwen. Why she was shapeshifted as Amanda, not sure yet. And she was also shapeshifted as that other kid. Don't know the motives for that. But yes, Safi's getting back at people by framing them for stuff they didn't do. Okay, we gotta get through the notes, get upstairs and change so we can actually speak to Safi about this, because yeah, this might fill in the gaps. Next up is Vin, Yasmin's administrative assistant, president of Abraxas. Someone threw a cow skull through Safi's windshield. The Abraxas kids might have taken it from the snapping turtle, and they report to Vin. Vin runs Abraxas. He might have had his goons steal the cow skull. Vin knew this cow skull went through Safi's windshield, even though I never mentioned that detail. We found out that Vin and Safi were hooking up. Was the cow skull angry ex-boyfriend behavior? Vin admitted that he was the one who threw the cow skull through Safi's windshield. Vin didn't know his own phone passcode. Right! You remember that? So I bet that Vin we interacted with was actually Safi in disguise. So the Vin who threw the cow skull through her window might have actually been Safi. Oh, wow. This is gonna get really trippy, guys. This is gonna get really trippy. Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were very close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog, and that Yasmin would have more info. According to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed Maya's death was due to mental health issues, so why all the secrecy? Holy shit, Vin issued the statement of Yasmin at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. Hey Tara, how are you? Happy Saturday. The plot is thickening. Indeed. It is getting real thick here. Next up is Yasmin, president of Caledon University and Safi's mom. Yasmin knew about Safi's book deal, but she seemed surprised and concerned that the book deal was cancelled. Exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Something's going on here. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death. That was worth enough for her to land him a job, so what was he covering for? Yasmin wanted Lucas's plagiarism swept under the rug, so that's it. My god. Yeah, it was all... Yasmin wanted Caledon University to be known for this best-selling, famous author, and she didn't want that to go belly up, because it would mean the university's reputation would take a hit, and hers would as well. So all the cover-up for Lucas, I think, was very selfish on behalf of Yasmin. But as are most things. Alright, we got a few more characters to get through. Alderman, who is gone too soon. He was the detective on Safi's murder case. He was harassing Moses. We didn't like him, but the crime scene ate him and yeeted him from existence. Detective Alderman saw his double at the Overlook. Before he disappeared, Alderman interacted with a ghostly form of himself. Is this the doppelganger people are alluding to? So from what we've learned, I don't think it is. I think that was something else entirely. Because Safi is the doppelganger. The thing that Alderman saw was like a ghostly past version of himself. So there's still multiple different things going on here. Next up is Loretta. Journalism student, sophomore, occasionally comes to my seminars, true crime podcaster, blackmailer, annoying, avoid. Rumor has it there was another girl at Caledon who died from apparent suicide. Loretta says that Safi and Maya were friends and thinks that their deaths are connected somehow. Lucas. Professor, department chair, literature, best-selling author of Wilder Beasts Than These, real humble about it too. He's actually a thief and a plagiarist with blood on his hands. He may not have chucked the cow skull through Safi's windshield, but we know what he did to Maya Okada's work. We also know about this restraining order. Lucas took out a restraining order against Safi. Why would he do that? Dead World Lucas and Robbie seem thick as thieves, while Living World Lucas seems like he's about to lose custody of his son. What gives? Robbie claims Lucas said some unspeakable things to him. Lucas thinks that Safi has something to do with this somehow. Did Lucas really say those things to his son? Or could this be another case of doppelganger-itis? No more restraining order, but Robbie just got shipped out of the country. Oh, I think I missed that detail last time. His son actually left the country. I can't feel bad for him, though. Lucas is a POS, so. And last but not least, we've got Reggie, the econ student, a junior, and a Braxton, and a frequent attender of Max's seminars. Reggie's convinced he saw some ghostly other him at the crime scene. Is it just Reggie being Reggie, or is it something else going on? Shit, 2 aldermen showed up at the crime scene, so Reggie probably did see another version of himself. So it seems that the ghostly doppelgangers are all limited to the crime scene. That's where Alderman saw his, that's where Reggie saw his. So I think there's something going on at the crime scene. I've speculated before it's like some sort of tear in the space-time continuum right at that very spot. Because all the other doppelgangers have been seen all around, and I don't think that those are the same thing. I think we're dealing with 2 groups of doppelgangers, essentially. But yeah, as TS says, as things stand right now, Lucas deserves all the shit funneled his way. I would have to completely agree. Alright, we've made Max stand around with wet pants long enough. Let's go upstairs and change, and then we can finally question Safi about what the actual hell is going on here. What she was looking for in my house, why she decided to frickin' trash the place. Alright.
I have so much I want to ask Safi about. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, we've got a lot of questions, that's for damn sure, and I'm ready to get to interrogating. Alright. You ready to talk?
So... You're a
happened on the lake?
shapeshifter.
You
You've got powers? Here. Person with the bottle cap has to answer a question.
Huh. You clever little minx, you. Deal. Let's play.
I don't even know where to begin with the questions. Kara says, graphics-wise, this game has changed a lot from the first one. It looks really good. You can still see the same art style as the first, but the level of detail has increased a lot. Yeah, absolutely. And I like the art style of the game. It's not, they didn't go for photorealism. It's still got that sort of animated feel to it, but I think it looks great. And absolutely, there's been a jump in detail and graphical fidelity since the first one, which makes sense. I mean, the first Life is Strange game came out a decade ago. Yeah, we're old, guys. Where do we begin here? We've got a lot of questions. Let's just start on the left and maybe work our way to the right. We'll say, could you always shapeshift?
How long have you had your power?
Since high school,
A long time, just like us.
right after Dad left. Mom was broken. And the way she dealt with being broken was to make sure I wasn't. That was her project. Proof that she didn't need him to do something right.
Traumatic event triggers powers. Checks
A
out.
lot to put on a kid.
Yeah, don't I know it? God, I remember wishing so much I could just be the way she wanted me, magically, instead of struggling all the time and still falling short. Then I started wishing I could be someone else entirely. Someone who didn't have to carry all that weight. Then, one day, I could. So, are you like that girl in Frozen?
What?
Ice powers and musical numbers.
No. There's a world parallel to this one that I can access. I switched that world's icy lake with our broken one.
Hang on. Parallel world?
I'm
It's the
surprised
same
Disney
as this
didn't
one.
sue their ass for that Frozen reference.
Except
Yeah, I'm not going to say I killed you. That's a lot to unpack, and we still don't know all the details around that. So we're just going to say you're dead, because that's traumatic enough to hear.
you're dead.
Okay. Gonna need a moment with that one.
I mean, this conversation has a lot to process, so...
This you? Were you gonna say something?
Sorry. At some point in the future, I think I'm going to travel back to the moment you took this photo and shoot you. Unless I can figure out why and find a way to change things in the present.
Let's come back to this. Give me the bottle cap.
Okay, I guess we'll start with how does shape-shifting work before we ask if she's able to transform into anyone.
How exactly do you shapeshift?
It's got something to do with perception. Manipulating how others see me and hear me. Like right now, I can kind of feel the part of your brain that senses me. And if I nudge it...
Whoa. That's crazy.
Wow. Yup. Still creepy. Are the teens using creepy to mean awesome nowadays?
Whoa. It's like she walked across my brain for a second.
Oh. My mom, she can wait. So, you said something about traveling back to a moment? Can you clarify?
The truth is, in my teens, I could rewind time.
Shit. Time travel too? You're really white privileged into all the cool powers.
I think so. But rewinding was
A burden.
way too much responsibility.
Control Zing your way through adolescence? Literally the worst years of life? That's not a responsibility, that's a dream.
Until it isn't. And then your whole life is a nightmare.
My turn again, huh?
I'm just trying to think, is this the first time we've ever met someone else with powers? I think it is. In every game, there's only been the one person who has powers, but it makes sense. Max can't have the power monopoly. It's just so cool to think that this whole time, Safi's been able to turn into other people. Just think of how many different situations we've been in where we might have actually been speaking to Safi. Also, imagine what she's been able to do over her life by just turning into someone else. Oh yeah, you can totally see why outsiders would see the powers as totally awesome, but we know that they caused Max no end of grief, and I'm sure Safi's had her issues with her powers as well. Sometimes things are just a little too good to be true, but... Alright, we can finally ask our last question. Are you able to transform into anyone?
Can you turn into anybody?
Only if I've met them IRL. Trying to guess who I've been? Go ahead. I'll answer those for free.
You were definitely... Well, you were Gwen and Lucas, I think. So we'll just pick one. Euro says Max is going to take her superpowers and teaching background to become this universe's Xavier and form her own X-Men. Oh my god, can you imagine if that's where the Life is Strange universe is building? It's building into a multiverse where all the characters converge and become a superhero team. I like it. TS says Gwen sounds like the more interesting proposition of the two. They're called the Strange Men. That's good. Okay, yeah, let's ask her if she was Gwen.
That was you impersonating Gwen and dealing drugs to students.
Not like she didn't deserve it.
Your book deal.
So it was a revenge thing.
When I got the news it was canceled.
Oh hey, a
She
free
was the first
confession.
person I called. She said she didn't know anything about it. When she started ignoring my texts, I knew it was mask off time. Hell, I started to think you were in on it too. That's why I came tonight. To see what you were hiding. Why didn't you tell me you knew Gwen killed it?
To be honest, we haven't really had a chance to talk. We haven't seen Safi in this universe, like, at all. Which I guess makes sense if she's been shapeshifting the whole time. But I feel like I wish I had a third option here. It wasn't I didn't want to hurt you, or you shouldn't have broken in. Not even I needed more info. It was straight up, I have not had a chance to tell you things have been insane the past couple days. I guess the closest answer to that would be I needed more info. But yeah, I it's one of those times when I wish I could input my own answer, you know? Tia says, I didn't think the confession would be that easy. I thought we were going to ease our way into that one. No, Safi is being very open and honest, which is very helpful, because after all the craziness that's happened, I feel like we just need to get down to business, you know? All right, I'll just go with I needed more info.
I wanted to wait till I got more information.
You've got my number, Max. We could have shared intel. Seriously, Max, I thought you were covering for Gwen. Thought I couldn't trust you anymore.
But actually, I was just trying to prevent your murder in another timeline.
Yeah, that's honestly a relief.
Just a big misunderstanding. So now, were you Lucas as well?
Did you change into Lucas and ruin things with his son?
I thought Lucas was involved in canceling my book. I gave him a chance to come clean. He didn't.
This is a tough one here because I absolutely do agree with B, his kid is innocent, but at the same time, we know what a piece of shit Lucas is. Lucas was literally responsible for a young girl's death. He stole her work, sent her spiraling into a depression. She ended up killing herself. He never came clean and just continued to live his fancy life. Yeah, this would be a good option, a good place for there to be a third option. I'd like to be somewhere in between. I'd like to say he shouldn't have used his kid, but I understand wanting to get back at him. I think I'm leaning more towards cold, but I understand, unfortunately. I mean, sure, you told his kid lies, but he's also telling his kid lies. He hasn't told his kid how he's become quote-unquote famous, so... yeah, I'm gonna go with cold, but I understand.
I guess Lucas could be taken down a peg. Or 3.
He's still successful, still tenured, and still a man. He'll be okay.
Okay, well now I need to ask about more people. Were you Vin when he couldn't remember his phone passcode?
So, that was actually you trying to get into Vin's phone.
If anyone deserves an acting award, it's me.
I thought he was just trying to get rid of anything tying him to the cow skull fiasco.
So that was him. Guess he's still not over me.
I mean, that's kind of messed up.
Nothing says take me back like vandalism.
Kids don't spray paint their names in hearts anymore.
And then Amanda, the weird Amanda we talked to, that was you?
There was a moment talking to Amanda today that felt a little different.
Look, you were snooping around. I needed to know why. It was self-defense.
Please don't beat her anymore. It's weird.
We can forget about this time, but can you not do that again? It's Amanda.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
She was very understanding about that one. I mean, Safi, I wouldn't mind if I was kissing you either, so if you want to keep being Amanda, that's fine. I'm just letting you know what you're in for. Finally is Moses. I'm trying to think of a time when Moses was acting weird. Can anyone think of anything? I thought of Lucas, I thought of Gwen, I thought of Vin, I thought of Amanda. All of those make sense. Moses? I can't remember a time that Moses was ever acting weird. But maybe her Moses acting is top tier. Unless Safi too wants a tongue wrestling match. Then she should not be Amanda. Nothing about Moses comes to mind, but might as well ask her. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see what she has to say.
What about shape-shifting into Moses?
No. He's off limits. Not that I couldn't, but, you know, it's Moses.
There you go. That answers that. So she was never
guess
Moses.
I should let you ask me something now.
All right, so you used to time travel, and now you can switch timelines? What changed?
You know how I don't talk about where I'm from? Well, where I'm from is gone. Because of me.
I saw an article about Arcadia Bay in your memories box. That was a freak storm.
I was the freak. And I was the storm. My powers went haywire. And I had a choice. Save the town, or save the girl that I chose her. The blue-haired girl. Hearing her, seeing her get shot in a dirty high school bathroom. I couldn't live with that. So I undid it. And a whole town died. I didn't dare use my powers again. Not till I got here. When other you died, I learned that my powers had changed. That I had.
Man, this is a deep conversation. Both girls are just bearing their souls right now. I appreciate that they're both being so open and honest.
To give to you.
Lots of answers to unpack. Yeah, welcome back, Bronny. We're having a big debrief session with Safi here.
You being alive.
We're telling her about our powers and she's telling us about hers.
He told me to tell you to stay safe.
I'm trying. I should probably tell you about Maya.
Oh my god, guys, sit back and relax. Literally everything is coming
Maya
out now.
Okada was my best friend. God, we were such a pair.
Didn't take long for us to get answers in today's episode. I love it.
She was so fucking smart, dude, and the best writer I've ever known. What Lucas did to her, stealing her work, it essentially killed her. And as incandescently angry as I am at Lucas, at everyone, I'm so much angrier at myself. God,
There's industrial quantities of tea boiling right now.
My silence catapulted Lucas fucking Colmenero to literary stardom and sent Maya to an early grave.
You said you were mad at everyone about it.
Still am.
You're mad. I mean, I want to ask her about all these people, but let's start with your mom.
Does that include your mom?
She told me to tell Maya to keep quiet, and she protected Lucas. We've talked it through a little since then. I don't hold it against her. Not really.
Oh, that was short and sweet. I thought you'd be more mad. I don't know. I feel like I would be extra mad. But okay. Work our way backwards. How about Vin?
Vin's statement.
Bingo. He was supposed to be Maya's friend. But Caledon said jump. At least I have the humanity to regret asking how high.
And then finally, Gwen?
Including Gwen?
Gwen was the one who said to put my anger into poetry. That poetry became All the Daughters We Don't Talk About.
Your book.
Yep. And at the 11th hour, she got cold feet.
I'm hazy on the connection between all this and your book.
Every piece in that collection was about Maya. Or about what happened to her. Guess I told it a little too clearly. And when Gwen showed her true colors and pulled the plug on the book, I had to find some other path to vindication.
Gwen, Lucas, Finn, your revenge tour.
My justice tour.
Safi, what if that justice tour goes wrong? What if it spirals out of control? What if eventually it's the reason
What? This photo? That I don't remember taking? Dude, do you even own a gun?
No, but
Great. Don't buy a gun. Problem solved.
I don't understand how you can be so chill about this.
I don't understand how you could be such a bummer about it. Max, we have fucking superpowers. You keep talking like you're cursed, but you're not. You're in control. You and me, we're more in control than most people. Hey, look at me. Tell me honestly. Do you really think that you're capable of hurting me like that?
Wow. I can't believe they're making this answer a major decision. I mean, my gut, I'm 98% no. I look at Safi's sweet, sweet face, and I think there's no way in hell I'm gonna shoot her. It's the same thing with Chloe. I sacrificed an entire town to save Chloe. If it came down to it, I'd do the same thing for Safi, because we all know I'm a simp. Look at the cute face. Look at the cute smile. I'm literally not capable of hurting a cute girl. As Kara said, I've already yeeted an entire town. I'm telling you, it's if I have any sense of control over it, me as the player, Safi will be alive. That's all I need to say there. She'd have to do something a bit more monstrous for me to lean towards yes. Yeah, no, Safi, I'd never hurt you, except with my lips.
No. I don't think so. Or maybe... I hope not.
To start. I trust you, Max Caulfield.
Huh, Tiff ranting about being a simp wasn't on my bingo card of things I'm gonna hear when I pop in. Hey, Beast, you arrived just in time.
But Safi, we can't just cross our fingers. We have to do something.
What do you propose?
Lucas, justice for Maya. You wrote a whole book about it.
And that book is dead.
The book is... You aren't.
I can still expose Lucas.
We can. When you tried to expose him before, you were alone. Now there's two of us. We've got powers, and we've got proof.
Krampus on campus. Shit, that's tonight.
Everyone will be there. And you'll be expecting a mock trial.
You won't be expecting us.
Wanna nail a smug asshole to the wall?
I've never wanted anything more.
Oh, hell yeah. I like where this is going. We've got answers to a lot of our big questions. Me and Safi have finally opened up and confided in each other. We've both got superpowers, and we are now going to team up to be the ultimate dream team to take down asshole Lucas at Krampus.
I'm here at Krampus, but shit. I'm still reeling. Safi has powers. She can literally nudge people's brains to see what she wants them to see. And Lucas, you can't get any lower than plagiarizing your students' work. But after tonight, everyone will know what he did. And Maya will get the justice she deserves.
I liked that sort of 360 spin of the bar there. That was kind of cool. All the major players are here. The place is decorated for Krampus. Everyone's in high spirits. The presents are flowing. The drinks are flowing. The music is loud. This is going to be a good night, I think. Wow, we left Safi alone for 1 minute and she's made a whole gingerbread house? That is impressive.
Okay. Some of these decorations scream not safe for work.
It's Krampus. Every year it gets even more like a Halloween rager.
Beast says, wait, so Safi's power is gaslighting? I must have missed a lot. The last thing I remember was you chasing yourself. Yeah, so Beast, in the last hour or so, we found out that Safi also has superpowers. You know how there's been reportings of doppelgangers around? That was actually Safi. Safi has powers. Her power is shape-shifting. She can turn into anyone, including turning into Max, which is who we were quote-unquote chasing last time. And now we're gonna team up as the ultimate superhero duo and take down evil Lucas. And you know what? I love the decorations. Let's make Christmas wild and offensive.
It's spooky. I like it. Everyone should end the year this way.
Your idea of a fun outing involves condemned buildings. Of course you'd like it.
Is the gingerbread house part of the plan?
Hilarious. No. The plan is when it's time to roast Lucas, we'll swap out their toothless slideshow with mine.
This isn't the X-Men reboot we wanted, but I guess we'll take what we're given.
All the evidence I have of what Lucas did to Maya. We'll play it while he's on stage, in front of everyone.
I like it.
What's wrong?
Just promise me we'll nail him this time.
Safi's comment there paired with TS's comment, he says, this is chapter 4 out of 5. Shit can and will go awry. Makes me think that, yeah, perhaps this isn't going to work as smoothly as we hope. Hi, Rector. How are you? Rector says, well, shit, I missed some important stuff. Yeah, this game has just been absolutely fast and furious with the plot twists and mysteries and cliffhangers. But the TLDR is we found someone else who has powers, and that explains a lot of the mysteries that we've been faced with so far. Beast says, so Safi shot Safi? No, I think it was still actually Max who shot Safi, but we still don't know how or why yet. That's one mystery that has not been solved. I'm doing great, thank you, Rector. I was away for almost 2 weeks, so very happy to be back streaming today and hanging out with all you guys. So just want to say thank you all so much for stopping in. I hope your weekend's been going well. I hope everything's been going okay with you guys the last 2 weeks or so, and I hope we all enjoy today's Life is Strange episode. And Beast says, without the bullet hole in her chest, Safi's kind of cute. Like, I've said since day one, Safi, like, don't get me wrong, I love Buns, but Buns has always been a backup. Safi is my number one, if we can ever get her to love me. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Karis. I really need that today. Alright, I gotta be honest, can't remember what she asked me. Oh, she said we gotta make sure we do this right. And I'll say we will try our absolute best.
I can't promise, but you have me other Moses and 2 powers between us. That's a lot in our favor.
It's kind of bullshit it takes that much to tell the truth. So, how do we pull this off?
Looks like Reggie's running the projector.
We need someone who's willing to run the slideshow without asking questions. And not piss themselves when Lucas gets mad.
I'll see how Reggie's feeling.
Next up, Ben. He's the MC tonight. So we'll need his help.
Think you can talk him into it?
Ben and I have history. And that leaves Gwen. Be nice to have her support. She hates Lucas as much as I do. But I doubt she'd listen to me.
I'll talk to her.
Great. Let me know when you're done.
We've got a plan, folks. This feels like a heist mission in a way.
Enjoy the party.
We've got our plan. We need to communicate with everyone, get everything in place.
Operation Expose Lucas is a go.
Operation Expose Lucas is a go. All right, folks, we know what we need to do, but before we get into
Sorry, Gwen. I'll probably have to bother you anyway.
Gwen posted on Facebook, aka Crosstalk, I am officially unemployed. We'll be accepting drinks if you want to buy, but not idle chatter. Awkward. Hope she'll listen to our idle chatter. And Reggie posted, it's Krampus, shots. I don't know who
Heavy
Rowan
the head
is.
that wears the Krampus horns.
Actually, I guess now we know. Rowan is the mascot. He says, this mask stinks, like it literally smells so bad. Someone named Asher commented and said, Abraxas has had that mask for 100 years and it's probably never been cleaned. I'm about to put it on, dude. Don't say that. And Vin says, you're making a noble sacrifice, Rowan. I think Reggie just hinted at a way of getting him to cooperate. Yeah, and it rhymes with bots. How did we get GTA Life is Strange before GTA 6? Just pump Reggie so full of liquor he doesn't have a care in the world. All of this planning just for some bullshit like, I'm Lucas and already planned everything you're planning to help happen. Come on, guys. No. We need to believe in the dream team, the superpower team, Max and Safi, all right? It's gonna work out. It's gonna be great. Now, let's catch up on our journal entries. Here's our latest one. December 7th. What am I saying? Of course you'd believe everything Safi just told me. You wouldn't get so hung up on questions of why and how the way I do. And remember, we found out that Max is actually writing this journal to Chloe. That's who she's speaking to in this journal. You just come up with silly ideas for people Safi could become, and after a few minutes you'd have Safi and me rolling on the floor with laughter. You'd get her to transform into the strangest, funniest, most memorable people we met on the road. It feels funny to say I'm relieved. I mean, we nearly drowned in the lake, but I thought I'd lost this Safi too, and that I'd done something that hurt her so bad she would never talk to me again. And then my last best chance to help her, to help anyone, would be gone. Turns out I didn't understand Safi at all, and she didn't understand me, but we fixed that pretty quick. It's not hard when you're both fucked up the way we are. We still don't know what's actually on the slideshow, do we? We only have Safi's word. I mean, yes, true. Bronny says there's still a chance the actual Krampus is the real villain. I just want to look back. So this whole journey started on December 4th. So it's only been 3 days. 3 days, and all this shit has happened. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. That has been the most action-packed 3 days ever.
I like that it leans. It gives it character.
Basically, every episode has just been 1 day.
Energy drinks and alcohol. What could go wrong?
Definitely not heart attacks. All will be well.
So
Man, this is quite the party.
To be seen as an Abraxan was a silly little pin.
We got snacks, we got drinks, we've got Krampus decorations. What more could anyone ask for? Alright, let's start with our first part of the plan. Getting Gwen on our side. Luckily, we do have a good rapport with Gwen from how we've interacted with her previously, so hopefully that carries over here.
Figured I ought to tell you how this whole saga turned out. Board fired my ass.
Oh, Gwen. I'm so sorry.
So, is that what you came over here for?
Sophie has a plan to tell the truth about Lucas's book during the roast. It would be a lot more credible if someone from the faculty backed us up.
You know, when I first took this gig, I was always trying so hard to make a difference. And now I know that I can't. Not here, anyway. If I've got any fight left, I'm not spending it on this place. I hope you two get him, but I didn't sign up to confront anybody tonight.
Thank you for the hydration, Bronny.
I totally get that. I'll still miss you. I can't picture this place without you.
We'll see each other again. I don't intend to slip that easy.
Might as well drink
into
up while
obscurity.
we're in a bar. I like it, Bronny.
I hope whatever you do, it's so successful you can rub it in everyone's face later.
I'll miss that optimism.
It's too bad. I really thought Gwen might help us out. Because if she got fired from Caledon, it means she's pissed off at Yasmin. The whole reason she was covering, I think, was like partly for her job. You'd think she'd want to get back at Yasmin by getting back at Lucas. I'm very surprised she didn't want to help us out, but I guess she's just tired. She's got no energy for fight. She's got no energy for a revenge. So I guess I do get it in a way, but also disappointed because I really thought she would kind of want to stick it to the man one last time.
Classy.
It's a very classy tree.
One more beanie and this thing's a goner.
I'm looking for the Krampus mascot. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi. Got to take your picture. You should have framed it as one last fuck you at Caledon. Yeah, I wish I could have. That's a good picture. Let's double exposure it so it gets even wackier. Whoa. Krampus after too many shots. Ah, Krampus, when a lump of coal in a stocking isn't threatening enough.
Why couldn't Reggie have been convinced? Did it fit him better? Favoritism. Favoritism.
A Krampus in the wild.
A wild Krampus wearing a 100-year-old never washed mask.
Ew, is this Latin? Why?
Some people think they're better than others.
Now I'm curious about what happened.
I hope Sophie can convince Vin to help us.
Well, Vin's clearly still in love with her, so she can probably pull a few strings.
You can't act a
We'll
fool
leave
like this
Vin
and
to
make it
him, and we will
just
talk to Reggie.
free. You need to start.
Hey, Reggie. You manning the projector tonight?
What's the Latin word for
Babysitting, more like.
pretentious?
The school only agreed to let us use Olga here if someone kept an eye on her at all times.
Oof. Not what you had planned for Krampus. Reggie, how would you feel about...
Ooh, how should we frame this? What do you think? Being relieved of your duties or helping us with a prank? I feel like either one could work. I feel like he's gonna be all in for a prank because he's an Abraxas kid and the Abraxas kids love pranks. He would also love being relieved of his duties because he literally just grumbled to us about how he needs to keep a watch on old Olga here. So I feel like either one could work. Apparently that note you picked up said a full stomach does not study willingly. What? Who is here studying at the Krampus party? I think I'm gonna go with helping us with the prank. Because... yeah. I just feel like that fits Reggie's personality better. He's gonna be like, ooh, a prank? Hell yeah! Let's do it!
Helping us pull a prank on someone. We need to use the projector.
Oh, I don't think that that's
Just testing you.
God damn it. I guess I know Reggie
great
less
job.
well than I thought.
But I must appreciate it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
taking his
I'm
job way
paying all
more
the bills
seriously than
with
I thought he
all this
would.
appreciation.
Damn.
Okay, Reggie's not going to cut it. But if something went wrong with that projector, and Moses was the only one who could fix it,
Uh-huh, now you're thinking, Max. Big brain energy.
then how can I make sure I only break it in a way that this Moses can fix?
We'll probably have to go ask Moses something about how he would break a projector. First, though, let's take some time out of our very busy schedule to do something very important. Talk to Buns.
I love what you've done with the place.
Can't wait to take all this shit down. Abraxas's idea of holiday decor does not line up with mine.
That statue of
I'm
Krampus
surprised
is
you let them do
badass
anything.
on the corner of the
You're
bar
kind of
there.
a control freak.
I am not. It's just my bar. Whatever, shoo, go enjoy the party.
So bossy.
Bow, trickle, wow, wow. You could cut the sexual tension with a knife.
She better be making a fortune in tips.
Hope so. Alright, so real life Moses is back here. Real life. Living world Moses. He's hanging out with Diamond. Oh, I think they're
should
playing
let Moses
cards.
have a little more time with Diamond before I drag him into things.
Oh, they're
I
playing
should let
Magic.
Moses have a little more time with Diamond before I drag him into things.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Let's go over to the other worlds. The dead world's gonna be a lot more of a bummer. It's so quiet, it's so undecorated. No Krampus, no joy, no friendship, just sadness. Womp womp. Please note the Snapping Turtle will be closed on January 1st. And here's Moses in this world. Hopefully, we can ask him about what we can do about the projector. Now remember, Moses in the dead world knows about our powers, so we can presumably speak to him very candidly about what we're trying to do, and he'll be able to help us. I hope.
Hey, Moses. Not sure I'll ever get used to that.
I like it. It'll help with cosplay. How's your first Krampus?
There's no bun fun in this world either, right? Bun fun is the worst. It's a little weird.
It's the oddest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's
Which
just
is
an
the
objectively
thing, okay?
worse reality.
I usually hate parties, but Krampus is always fun. Anyway, that's not why we're here. Did you guys figure out a plan?
Yes, we did, but it's already falling apart. We require Mosai assistance. I need to get other Reggie to let other Moses control the projector instead.
Okay.
I was thinking, if something went wrong with it...
So it's gotta go wrong in a way that's right for me to fix it.
Exactly.
Do you know which projector it is?
Reggie
And
called it-
Olga? Yeah.
Olga?
Olga can be particular. If you go to the other side and listen, I can walk you through jamming it from here.
You might be better at my powers than me.
Probably. Come back and let me know if it works, okay?
I will.
Oh, Moses. Always the
Better
MVP.
get into position. I don't want to miss Moses' instructions.
Never hesitates to help us out. I love it. Why does Moses have gray hair? It's because he witnessed Detective Alderman getting zapped from existence and touched him briefly, or touched me who was touching him. So I think it like kind of sucked a little bit of his life force away. Here's less fun bun, Amanda.
Ready for the school year to be over?
Damn. This year has felt like a string of endless Mondays. You'll be here?
I'll be in and out.
Don't have too much fun.
Boo. We should check our phone while we're here too. I think I saw I had some messages. Yeah, oh Jesus. I got a lot of messages from Yasmin. Hello, Maxine. I wanted to say I appreciate the friendship you and Moses had with Sophia. Even though she ended her life in the manner she did, you both made the life she did have as special as it was brief. Good evening, Maxine. I hope you're doing well. I was going to call, but it's still difficult to say the words aloud. I know you and I aren't particularly close, but I did want to extend my time to talk time to you if you want to talk about anything. I'm here. Sophia did so enjoy the Krampus event that was held every year and would have loved to attend if not for... I'm sorry to bother you. I don't really have anyone else to talk to. It's okay. You don't need to apologize, Yasmin, and thank you. I'll try to reach out soon. It's weird how this Yasmin has just accepted the explanation that Safi killed herself too. When at first she was very much on the team. No, Safi would have never done that, but I guess grief makes you grab on to sort of whatever life vest you can reach. So if that helps her come to terms with it, I don't know. Let's check Facebook in the dead world. Loretta says, no holiday flight home for me. I'll be staying in Lakeport until I figure out the Maya Okada story. Should you broadcast that? Like, I don't know. Okay. Amanda says, I know Krampus is canceled, but can you all do me a favor and make some gingerbread houses so we don't have to put like 100 of them in the trash? Oh, that's why Moses is making a gingerbread house. Okay. Reggie says, hot water is out again, but your boy got it in last night. So who can say what's good or bad? What the hell? Reggie, you don't... What? These people have no filter. Literally no filter. Apparently Chloe's making the same posts in the living world and the dead world, so none of this is affecting Chloe in the slightest. She's still in New Orleans. Oh, and, wow, Reggie made 2 posts about his sexual exploits. Oh my god, Reggie, you know, I'm glad he's happy. Alright. Let's just see what else is around here before we go.
I guess Lakeport will have to find another bar to wet their whistle.
And we'll get Reggie to, or sorry, Moses to help us out.
I used to love this game. Not exactly the right age group for this crowd.
What do you mean? 3 and up? Seems perfect. God, it's so much less fun in this world. Everything's so sad and quiet. There's no gingerbread houses, there's no decorations, there's no people.
Just one. Hate it when that happens.
Someone lost their earring. This just gets worse and worse. Alright. Now. Oh, we got a Polaroid here.
Move over, quick!
Whoa, did you steal that thing?
I'm borrowing him.
Oh, why?
He told me he wanted a selfie.
I'd ask Mr. Krampus for another photo, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
That mysterious third timeline that we keep getting glimpses of through the Polaroids where things seem to be happy. Hold up, the pirate mural is sad in this world? How did I not notice that before? I'm like taking a mental photo. Pirate and Kitty are both crying in this world.
And you're the one who was racked with guilt.
Now let's go look at it in the other world. I never noticed that either. That is a very neat detail if that is indeed the case. Let's see. Pop back over to the living timeline. Let's go look at the mural.
Snake legs forever.
Words of encouragement?
Holy shit,
Or
wow.
contender for
Yep.
worst pickup
Look at the
line?
big smile. No tears. Now that's a neat detail. Wow, that's a very, very neat detail. Huh. Alright, well, now, we need to listen in so Reggie, or sorry, I keep calling him Reggie, Moses, can tell us what we need to be doing. I guess we gotta go by the Moses and over here. Or is he gonna come talk to me while I tamper with it? I figured I had to listen beforehand, but...
I need Reggie's eyes off that projector long enough for me to get my hands on it. Huh. They're chummy. Maybe Diamond can help me out.
Sure, let's text Diamond from across the room. Can you distract Reggie? Hey, Diamond, hate to interrupt your game with Moses, but any chance you could distract Reggie via text for like 1 minute for me? What do I get out of it? A gold star sticker on your next paper? Bet, I'm holding you to that. There's 2 ways I know for sure will work, neither of which is going to be fun for our guy. Reggie's never not stressing about his grades, so if there's an assignment he's missed, he'll start sweating over that. Reggie's also never not stressing over Vin. Those 2 are bad for each other, and to hear him tell it, they got it bad for each other. So it's up to you how you want to play it. Whoa, okay, so we can either pretend he missed an assignment and make him stress, or we can maybe set him up to get more fun. Couldn't think of the right word to use there. Reggie in the other world got it in last night. We might be able to get Reggie in this world to get it in as well if we bring up Vin. So sure, why not? We'll not only distract him, but we'll maybe help the guy out too. Did we just accidentally suss out the source of his good dick in the other world? Maybe. Let's see what we can do here. Mention Vin, but remember, I want to distract Reggie, not destroy him. He's my friend, Max. I can strike a delicate balance.
Reggie's officially distracted. I should be good to go now.
All right.
I hope Moses is ready on the other side to give me instructions.
Maybe Reggie did see her and she had to talk to him? Okay, how long did it take? Max, you there? Man, this feels silly.
I love Moses so much.
Start by opening the control hatch. It should be on the right side.
He's just such a sweet boy. All right, control hatch, right side.
You
Got
mean
it.
there are more controls?
I feel kind of like a spy. Do you feel like a spy?
Distracted by Peen, a tale as old as time.
Max, you back? If yes, switch to focus mode to manual. If no, I'm not really sure. Just keep talking to myself, I guess.
Okay, focus mode to manual.
So far, so good. What's my next step?
Shouldn't take too long, right? Flip one switch. Yeah. Max, next, make sure the focus dial is turned all the way to the left.
What would we do without you, Moses? All right, focus dial.
Still needs to be a little more to the left.
To the left, to the left.
This looks like it's in the right spot.
All right.
I'm giving you an extra second or two. You probably turned the knob all the way to the right at first by mistake.
Hey.
All right, Max. Final step. Just hit calibrate. After a few seconds, you should hear the motor stick. I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, Elda.
But don't worry, you in this world, you're gonna fix her. I'm not gonna lie. In that short of time, I forgot what he said. Was it the calibrate button that he wanted me to push? I think it's because I was talking at the same time. Okay, yes, he said to calibrate. Thank you.
Sorry, Reggie, but this is one omelet we have to
My
make.
my brain was like a sieve there, and instructions just slid through. I feel like at least one of us should be humming the Mission Impossible theme.
No, shit. What is happening? Oh, God.
Fucking Reggie. Alright. We've caused a commotion. Now we'll go get Moses to help and get this show on the road.
Hey guys.
Max.
Hey.
Who's winning?
Not to be a downer, but things aren't looking good for you, Diamond.
That's because I am playing the long game.
You know there's only 2 more rounds, right?
This game is impossible.
Oh, sorry to bring down the mood, but anywho, changing topics. There is a busted projector I'm hoping I could get your help with, Moses.
Hey, Moses. I need a favor. I think Reggie's on the brink of ruining school property.
Oh, it's Olga. Everyone thinks she's finicky, but she's just... Rain check?
Sure. Duty calls.
I mean, can't they play in like 5 minutes when he comes back?
Hey, Reggie, I found help.
I don't know what happened. 1 minute she's fine, and the next she's yelling at me like she's my mom.
There's your problem. The focusing motor is stuck.
Maybe take the night off, Reggie. I think Moses has it from here.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, Max. You sure?
We need a pro over here.
Yeah, this is Krampus we're talking about. We need a pro.
We need a pro to press next on the projector?
Everything has to be perfect for the roast.
Okay. If you're sure. Thanks, Moses. You saved my life.
You're being all Maxy. What's afoot?
Maxie?
Me and Sophie are hijacking the roast tonight. And we need your help to run this slideshow instead. We have good reason. You'll see.
All right. I trust you.
I love you, Moses. Best boy.
I should talk to the other Moses.
Alright, we'll go tell Dead World Moses that his plan did work, but before we do, Sophie's laying the moves on Vin.
If anyone can convince Vin to do this, it's Sophie.
I believe in you. Bless him. Bless Moses indeed. May the holiday spirits of Krampus give everything that Moses wants this year. Alright. Back to the other side. We'll tell Moses that his instructions were perfect.
It worked. Other you is in place and ready to go.
Nice.
Where'd you get this house? Aren't they from the party?
Amanda saved me a kid. She knew Sophie and I really got into it last year. Last piece. Oh, damn. Chimney broke. Wonder how it tastes.
I bet I can find an extra chimney on the other side.
Just hang on.
You deserve it, Moses, for being a sweet boy and always helping us. Stay right
I
there.
should talk to Sophie and get the roast going.
I'm literally gonna go to another dimension to get a gingerbread chimney for you because that's how much I love you. Stay right there. Don't move a muscle. Be right back. We can't start the roast until this very important task is complete.
I'm a celebrity.
Alright, can I steal that chimney?
Look at that perfectly intact chimney.
It's definitely not overkill or anything. No, no, no. Only the best for my sweet Moses. Why can't I take this chimney?
Look at that perfectly intact chimney.
Yeah, can it not be intact so I can bring it to Moses? Can I take one from these? What the hell? Does Amanda maybe have spares? Oh, smart. Smart.
She better be making a fortune in tips.
Well, I can't ask her. Here's a oh my god! That scared me too. Me and you both, Max. Jesus, fuck Krampus. Here's a chimney that I broke the laws of physics to obtain for you. That's what I was hoping to do until I got scared half to death. Good God. I'm going back to the dead world. At least it's more quiet over here. You're right. Let's ask Amanda if she's got a spare, because I couldn't steal one from that universe. Amanda Banana, I'm looking for a chimney.
Amanda's not as busy here.
That's not helpful either. Where the hell are the chimneys at? I want to pull it off Sophie's gingerbread. We are not starting the roast until I can get a chimney for Moses. It's literally the least we can do after he's helped us out so much. I can see it. It's right there! I want it! Huh. You hang on, Moses. I'll get that chimney for you.
Moses insisted on being here tonight to support us. Even though he won't see any of it.
Back over one more time, I guess. Not sure why I can't just pull the chimney off Safi's gingerbread. I wanted to suggest doing a cross-dimensional grab, but it seems like that's a no-no. Yeah, that's why I blinked over, because I was hoping I might be able to do that.
Yeah, no. I should change the framing.
What do you mean by change the framing? Oh. You can take a little picture. Life is jump scare. Haha, thanks for the clip, Ronnie. Look at that. Beautiful. Is this the same stage I saw the other day? They really go all out for Krampus, don't they? Oh, we've got a text too.
That would have distracted me too.
Hey Max, hate to put Reggie on the spot, but a while back he shared with me some tasteful nudes he'd shot of Vin. Diamond! I honestly thought they'd make a great entry for his final. I showed you those in confidence, Diamond. They're not for display or for finals. Whoa! Okay, well we know how Diamond managed to distract Reggie, and we also know where Reggie's been getting a good dicking down from.
Look at that perfectly intact chimney.
Yes, I know. I'm looking at it. I want one for myself. Do I need like a tool to remove it or something? I don't understand what I'm missing. It's just energy drinks. Can't steal any of these. Can't do a cross-dimensional grab. What am I doing wrong? I just need to get a chimney for my sweet. What is this? Oh, I can ask Safi. Okay, perfect.
Can I borrow Safi for a sec?
What's up?
So, other Moses is also making a gingerbread house?
I love how I'm so polite that I'm asking for permission for her gingerbread
But
chimney.
his chimney broke. Mind if I take
If it was me, I would have just took it. Max is a better person than me, apparently.
How's he doing? Like, really?
He's coping.
He's coping. My powers have been blowing his mind.
Hey lady, do you have a chimney I could have? Is a bold flirt tactic for sure.
Wish I could help him somehow.
You can help him by giving him your chimney. The perfectly intact chimney. There it is.
Moses is the only one I do this for. This was a doozy to make.
Aww. Look what she wrote on it.
I love it.
Wow, it's not just a chimney, it's the cutest chimney ever. Wow. See, I told you this was worth us fucking around to figure out how to do it. We needed to get Moses this chimney. Alright. Back to the dead world. Well worth the trouble. Guess what I got, friend?
Voila. Guess who it's from?
It's for real? From the other side, from Safi?
I'm not crying, it's allergy season.
You're welcome.
There's so much pollen in my home. It's making my eyes really watery. Definitely not crying. Definitely don't need to take a commemorative photo so I never forget this adorable moment.
True team effort.
That's not the right one. Oh. There it is. That's the photo. That's the photo right there. Let me just say that I have it on good authority that Safi had as much a hand in this house as Moses. Definitely not crying. We need to get back to the other world where things are happier. Stat. Alright. We did everything we need to do. I think it's time for the moment of truth. I think it is time to put Lucas on blast. Safi, are you ready?
We're ready to go. Is he...
Part of your merry band? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I wasn't able to convince Gwen.
Figures. Don't worry about it. We've got bigger problems.
Why? What's going on?
Lucas is about to call the whole thing off. He's out on the patio freaking out.
He's supposed to announce his movie deal tonight. I guess he's worried it's too good to be true.
Okay, so what do we do?
Better be quick. Guy's 2 ticks away from calling an Uber.
Fuck. I'm gonna go stall him. You figure something out, Max.
Good luck.
How do we force a guy to take the stage for a roast?
What's she doing?
Oh. I see.
Is that Safi? Yup. That's definitely Safi.
Smart. I was gonna say, Lucas isn't gonna want to see Safi,
out on the
but maybe
patio.
he'll want to see her. Before we go, we got a text from Reggie. Max, please don't tell anyone I broke Olga. She's so expensive and I already have student loans. Your secret is safe. All good, Reggie. I'm no snitch. How are you the coolest teacher here? Probably because I'm not officially a teacher. We got comments on our photo of the stage. Amanda says, yeah, it's too bad we can't sick Krampus on the kids when they don't clean up afterwards. Diamond posted about her and Moses's magic game. Moses has fallen to my blue deck supremacy. He mumbled beginner's luck and ran off. He didn't want this smoke. Moses says, if memory serves, I was called away on an emergency. Plus, you were losing for a while there. Walking away from the game is a forfeit. I could see you starting to crumble. Okay. Vin posted, Merry Krampus, make sure you make it in time for the roast, especially if you hate best-selling authors as much as I do. Oh, we didn't see Moses' post earlier. Whoever successfully beats me at Mana Massive at Krampus tonight gets an A on their final. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Grades don't work that way. Diamond says, they had us in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. We also got some more comments on the psychedelic Krampus photo. Vin says, according to the Krampus fic tag on AO3, they can be gentle or aloof, not just threatening. It depends. Alright. Guess we gotta go help Safi try to corral Lucas on stage. No, I can't go out that door. I gotta go around this door. Hey, Nine. Happy Saturday. Gotta go out this door. Wow, it is a beautiful night out here. Oh my god, that view is literally breathtaking. Wow.
We're gonna corner Lucas Colmenero here and demand to know why
Wow,
we
wow, wow.
final.
Seems like there's not a breath of the wind. The stars are out, the moon is out.
Besides, where's your class solidarity?
We like the moon.
Just a few teeny
Oh, what do we got
tiny
here? A
questions.
Polaroid. In another universe, Reggie was playing beer pong out here.
How are you so good at this? Where I grew up, there was nothing to do but drink and set shit on fire. You strip poker next?
You're a menace to society.
Man, Reggie and Vin are flirting in every timeline.
Ah, that Vin chose Smash too.
On second thought, maybe Krampus isn't the...
I'll be quick. How did you find success after years of mediocrity?
Loretta?
I've talked about this in my workshops, Loretta. Don't you remember?
Persistence is what matters.
You don't have to be good to be successful.
No, I should have called him a genius. I forgot who we were dealing with here. We needed to stroke his ego. Yeah, that wasn't the right response. Sorry.
It's been years since Water.
Forgot who I was dealing with for a second.
Have you settled for an early retirement?
You can't rush art.
Come on, Loretta. You can't rush the process.
Here we go.
Lucas has.
Forgot we had to oil this guy up like fucking.
Time to perfect.
I'm not gonna say what I was just gonna say. Yes. I've decided to cut myself off so I don't get canceled.
Besides, there's a reason Lucas needs to focus back on wilder beasts for now.
Oh, really?
If you stick around for the Krampus roast, you can be the first.
Rector says, "I'm picking up what you're putting down."
Right, Lucas?
Yeah, I think you guys can fill in the blanks of where I was going there.
That's right, sure.
Nice work.
Redacted
Loretta.
due to redacted.
Thanks for your time, Professor.
For a moment there, it almost seemed like you were trying to insult me.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot myself.
Of course not.
Then I remembered.
Well.
You have the fragility of a glass vase and you need to be treated very gently, lest your delicate male ego be shattered. Colleagues shouldn't fight.
I don't like fighting with my colleagues.
What are you doing in academia, Max? I'll let you in. I almost called off the event before you got here.
You? On your big night?
Ha! Yeah, I know. If my old man could see me, he'd tell me to man up and get in there. He was an author too, you know. Roberto Colmenero. Come on then. I deserve this. I should stop stalling.
Yeah, you really deserve it, Lucas. All your hard work has led to this moment. No one else's hard work. Get in there, you genius of a man. Fucking asshole. What is in that pocket of his that he keeps patting? Max, reach in there and find out, will ya? Seems sus. It better not be a gun. Can you imagine? No way!
Shit.
DS! How did you call that? Why does he have a gun?
Roberto Colmenero.
What the fuck?
Partner. Although I thought you were gonna puke there for a second.
That's where Max gets the gun?
Ew, what the fuck? Why?
It belonged to his father. Sophie, this is bad.
Why do you bring a gun to a college bar?
America has a problem.
America has a problem. Okay, that's funny.
I trust you.
Is it his lucky charm? Maybe.
Here, I'll hold on to it. Happy?
Can we just put it back in his pocket instead of either of us holding on to it? That is an awful idea. Now she's gonna get busted with a gun on her. He's up there. He can't get it in his pocket. Or yeah, throw it in the lake? I don't know anything but this.
It's time for the
Oh god. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome our guest of honor, Professor Lucas Colmenero.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Fair warning. He's gonna say a few words before we start, so I hope everyone's already halfway to wasted.
No hard feelings, bro.
Thanks, Vin. I wanted to announce some surprising news.
Now?
My world-renowned book, Wilder Beasts Than These.
Show us the screen. What is it?
Wait. That's not right. What is this?
Not your past, Lucas. Your former student, Maya Okada. Now that's odd. I thought this was a presentation about your book. Would you care to explain what Maya's doing up there instead?
These are not my slides.
No? Then let me help you out.
Shout out to Vin. He's really helping us out here. He has grown on me.
The beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. Powerful words from Caledon's famous pet novelist. Am I right? What do we all think?
We're gonna boo, right?
Boo!
Thank you. At least someone remembers this is a roast. Now, wait a minute, Professor. This might be the clue we were looking for. So, what do we have here? Maya Okada's draft. Wait a minute. Maya wrote that sentence? That page? For real? Yes, for real. But you already know that. Because every word of your venerated novel belongs to Maya Okada.
What the hell are you doing? This is slander.
Every one of this man's accolades belongs to Maya Okada.
Honestly, all the props to Vin.
Only wrote one book.
All the props for Vin for spearheading this.
You were right. It's working.
I need to get away with this. You don't know what you're talking about.
Try me.
All right, let's rein this in. Now, we wouldn't want this roast to end in any actionable legal threats.
Wow, I spoke too soon. Vin is fucking crumbling like a house of cards. Are you serious, Vin?
Continue, please.
Are you serious? You're gonna give up now? He can't sue you for defamation if it's true.
Maya Okada was a beloved.
Oh, boo!
Tragically took her own life.
I think Lucas just threatened him with legal action, and he fucking crumbled.
And used as a cudgel. Beyond disrespectful.
Boo! All that newfound respect I had for Vin has gone out the window.
She believed in me.
I knew this would fucking happen.
What are you doing?
I'm changing it to Vin. I'll make Lucas fess at myself.
Sophie, wait. This is your chance to tell everyone your side. Shouldn't you go up there as yourself?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now? If speaking my truth worked, we wouldn't be here.
I am serious. Superpowers aren't the answer to every problem. I would know.
With the rest of Caledon.
Fuck.
As of next year, Wilder Beasts
All
and
right.
Bees will be adapted into a feature
Trust you.
film.
We have to get in this time, Max.
So,
This is Vin's
enter
turf,
your
not
cash
mine.
list, friends. Make my day.
Do you really think I should go up there as myself?
Absolutely I do. Yes! Vin has already fucking crumbled and went off, so first of all, everyone's gonna think it's weird if Vin's just like, never mind, I'm back and I'm fiery. You need to go as yourself, speak your truth. Vin attacked him, then left. Now you can attack him. You have a personal part in this. I know you're scared, but this is what you need to do for yourself as well. You need to feel like you're defending your friend. I agree. I think there's only one right choice here. I don't know why you would tell her to go as Vin. Oh, Karis makes a good point. She has the gun, right? Well, I mean, she's gonna have the gun whether she goes as herself or goes as Vin, so... Hopefully she's not dumb enough to shoot him in broad daylight, so we're gonna hope that doesn't happen, but I think it's gotta be her. You gotta go as yourself. Stand up for yourself and your friend, Safi. You can do this.
Fuck. Honesty is not my strong suit. Here we go.
Vin would have also been confused AF when he saw himself on stage. That's a good point.
There? That at one point
Rector said it's actually pretty late in the evening. It's not broad daylight.
Me and Maya? I trusted you. Was that all a lie too?
You're trying to turn me into this monster.
I watched you tour the country, win awards for the work you stole from her. I watched her beg you to stop. I watched you kill her. Now you expect me to watch you profit off her grave?
Yes,
Yeah, and what
Safi.
about you? If what I did was really so bad, you would have said something back then. You didn't.
That is not a defense. You're in a position of power. That's the worst defense ever, Lucas. How dare this young girl not speak up at the time, but only speak up now years later.
Child.
Yeah.
What was your excuse?
Good job, Safi. Exactly. Exactly.
And what young Safi here doesn't understand is it wasn't stealing. Authors frequently take inspiration from one another.
Okay. Literally, Beast. He just admitting he did it.
But then she... Think about what I was going through at that time. My divorce.
Ah, yes. When you're divorced, you're allowed to steal stuff from other people. Yes.
This is absurd.
Yes. Fuck you, Lucas. Here we go. Good job, Safi. She stood up for herself. Woo! Merry Krampus to all, and to all a good night.
You were right. They listened to me. Just me.
Of course they did. You're you.
And no shooting, yeah.
This means to me, Max.
So many
I'm just
wins.
Happy to share this moment with you.
Okay, enough. Let's celebrate.
Hey. We need to talk. Alone. And before you say, fuck off, you'll want to hear this.
I wouldn't be going anywhere to talk with him alone.
I'm the one panicking, remember? I'll be fine.
I know. That is such a bad idea, to speak with someone who clearly has now a vendetta against you, alone and at night. Let alone the power dynamic of a, you know, a larger man versus a smaller woman.
That can't be good.
Yeah, this is all gonna go to hell.
Let other Moses know how it went.
This is all gonna go to fucking hell. It was going good. For now. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a short break here. I need to get up and stretch a little bit. Let's take a minute to catch our breath before things inevitably go off the rails. The episodes have been around 4 hours in length, and we've only been going for 2 hours, so I think we've still got about half of an episode to go. So let's all take a quick break. I'm actually going to quit the game, and then we can relaunch when we come back, because there has been some memory leak issues, so if we restart, that should get ahead of that. Give me 5, maybe 10 minutes while I'll move around, for you fill your water, use the washroom, get a snack, do what you need to do, because I'm sure shit's going to get crazy when we come back. I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, thank you so much for waiting. Hopefully you took that opportunity to have a bit of a break yourself. Just gotta restart the game here now and we will hop right back in. So if I hit continue, hopefully it'll leave us right where we left off, but let's see here. Sure did. Beautiful.
Lucas and Sophie? That can't be good. Oh, I should let other Moses know how it went.
I love how these journal entries update. Like, when did Max have time to write a journal entry between everything that just happened and right now? And not only are they just like basic bitch journal entries, like they are full-on journal entries with drawings. That is Santa and Krampus making out. When did you have time to illustrate and color that? That is impressive. I guess that's what she's using her time hopping powers for. They say Krampus eats naughty kids, but I hear that what Krampus is hungriest for are lit professors, especially ones who have plagiarized their students. Boom. It's like walking into a time warp here. It's easy to forget it's closer to Christmas morning than Hallows Eve. Not like I have much time to sit and enjoy the festivities. You'd love this. Heists and Hijinks is our old song. I'm playing it with someone new now. Hope you don't mind. Not like you have much of a choice. Thank you, Karis. Thank you. We've also got some new Facebook posts. Someone named Shiloh says, guess my emerging concerns about Lucas were proven correct. Ooh. Someone commented, Shiloh, I'm sorry for going on and on about him. I never imagined he could be a fraud. Girl, it's not your fault. He had a lot of folks fooled and still others going to bat for him. I thought he was so authentic when his only authenticity was being a shitty creep. Wow. Look at this. It didn't take long for people to start broadcasting the truth. There's no way Lucas is going to be able to walk back from all this now. Carla says, I'm sorry this truth about Lucas has me feeling some type of way. If this is who Caledon says is worthy of uplifting. Amanda says, I knew Maya. She was extremely talented and a very sweet person. I can't think of a worse person this could have happened to. What Lucas did to her, what he is still doing to her is reprehensible, and Caledon should go down with him for covering it all up. They let this man run a whole department. A girl died and they were just like, cool, now have her promotion. I feel like we don't know everything yet. Maybe we shouldn't start a pile-on until we know all of the facts. Lucas admitted it on stage. I know you have your little crush, so you prob have your fifis hurt, but maybe you should process this shit off of social media. Diamond! Okay. Hot damn. I mean, I don't disagree, but alright. I am very, very concerned at the fact of Sophie and Moses having a private conversation. Nothing we can do about that right now, I guess. Let's check in with everybody.
That was wild. So that's why you needed Moses, huh?
Yeah.
Man. The fact that Lucas was the department chair after doing that to a student really creeps me out, you know?
I really do.
Let's forget about Lucas for the rest of the night and get hammered.
I mean, I will once I know Sophie's safe. Sounds like a great plan.
Wait, I want to update the other Moses first. I don't want to leave him hanging.
So we'll just leave this Moses hanging instead? The place got so quiet in here. Remember how festive it was earlier? Now you can hear a pin drop. It's like the dead world. Alright, let's go speak up about Moses, or tell Moses what happened.
We got him.
What I would have given to see it. How is Sophie?
I mean, she was pretty surprised.
Surprised, I think. She's not used to people listening to her and believing her.
You should get back. She'll need you.
I was literally just about to say, Max, can you give him a hug? Friendly shoulder pat will do. Oh god, we got a floating camera. That was interesting. Alright. We told Dead World Moses what was going on. Now we need to get back to the living world where all the real drama's going on and let this Moses have a chat with us before we go catch up with Sophie.
Whoa. That made my entire year.
Mine too.
So that's what you two were planning this whole time.
Wait, where's Safi?
Where's Safi? Safi wanted the truth, so I gave it to her. All of it. You don't even know what the fuck you just did, do you?
What was that about?
Why is Max's camera glitching into cutscenes? Whoa!
My head, it was my book! I can't believe you!
Do this!
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
Safi, you lied to me.
You lied to me. You lied to me.
You lied to me. You lied to me.
You lied
to me.
What the fuck? Not only is Max now being haunted by a camera ghost, seems like everyone around her is possessed. Fantastic. What the fuck? What in the We Are Venom is happening?
What has she done?
Not another storm, exactly. We know what happens the last time crazy things happened. Powers were involved and a giant storm came crashing through. What are you talking about? Has Safi had a Professor X-style breakdown? Aw, everyone Max loves is gonna die again. Big sad.
That's Safi talking.
So wait, all of these voices that we're hearing, it's Safi talking through everyone? Because remember, we know the way her powers work, how she's able to turn into other people's by touching their minds. I think she's like kind of infiltrating everyone's minds with her powerful emotions. This is insane. What did Lucas tell her?
It's getting worse.
Something that sent her off the rails. This is it. Did you see that in the background?
People's headaches are getting worse.
Look! This is the moment. Max must kill Safi to stop this storm from happening. This is the moment.
Can you hear me?
Get back, Mom. I said, get back. Why don't you ever just listen?
Mom? Safi's with Yasmin. Oh shit.
Another hurricane. This is what happens when powers go out of control. It apparently turns into giant town-destroying hurricanes.
You know, I thought we were good, finally. We weren't perfect, but what family ever is?
That was so stupid. You've never cared about anyone but yourself.
No, you don't. You only care what I do for you and your reputation and your legacy.
If you actually gave two shits about me, you would actually listen to me. Or God forbid, let me make my own mistakes.
I trusted you. You're my mother. I'm supposed to be able to trust you.
This is so interesting. Every Polaroid we've picked up.
And it looks like it was happening in that world too.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Every Polaroid we've picked up of this other third world has always been happy-go-lucky. But it looks like something's even happening there now, too. I think this storm is transcending timelines. Maybe this storm is not only going to take out the town, maybe it's going to wipe out everything. That would make sense why Max feels like she has to kill her to save everything.
Where is that? You know?
Girl flings herself from overload. Classmate shocked. Mother surprisingly okay.
Shit. Safi, hold on.
Oh man, oh this is crazy. I figured some shit was gonna hit the fan. I didn't think it would be so easy as, you know.
Safi,
just calling out Lucas and all would be hunky-dory, but I didn't expect this. Oh man, are they gonna make us redo the choice from Life is Strange 1 but with even bigger consequences? The choice at the end of the first Life is Strange was save the girl or sacrifice the town. Is this one gonna be save the girl or sacrifice the world? Oh fuck. E9 says if a lighthouse appears, I'm out of here. Now there's 2 sets of footprints. Yep, Yasmin's here.
Nothing. Only terrible choices.
Oh man. Run, 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 run.
You have no idea. What you did is unforgivable.
Almost there. Hold on.
Oh!
Please. I was trying to say.
Pulling a gun on your own mom?
One more time, I fucking dare you.
Oh shit.
Sophie, don't do
Stay
this.
back! Both of you.
Sophie, listen to me.
You're losing control.
Something's happening to your powers. You're losing control.
All this time I've been trying to get justice, and she's the one who's been getting in the way. Not Gwen. My own fucking mother.
It was you? You canceled our book deal?
The book was just her latest twisted fuckery. She's been doing this for years. Since I was a kid.
You deserve better than what I experienced.
Sophie, remember what I told you about Arcadia Bay? About the storm? It's happening again.
You'll regret everything.
If we don't do something, the whole town's gonna be destroyed. And you don't want that on you. Trust me.
Max, she kept me from seeing my dad. And she made me think it was his idea. How fucked up is that?
Very fucked up, but calm down.
Understand. This world can be so cruel.
I gotta agree with Beast. Maybe shut the fuck up, Yasmin. Literally just stop talking.
Calling me was when I wasn't even me. Habibti.
Oh my god.
Oh man, she's losing control.
Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm your mother. One day you will understand. Shut up! I've done everything for you. Shut up!
Oh wow. Alright, here's our choice. Do we rush Safi or do we talk Safi down? I think we have to talk Safi down. Max is no interdimensional athlete who can blip over there. She's not a linebacker. She's not good at tackling. Rushing her is probably just gonna make her accidentally pull the trigger and something bad happen. I don't think rushing her is at all the right idea. Plus, I think we have a better shot of trying to talk to her. Yes, she's upset. Yes, she's losing control of her powers. I think the only right answer here is try to talk her down.
Sophie, show your mom you never needed her help. This isn't you, Sophie.
I think we made the right choice.
Sophia! This gun was the only choice I've ever really had.
What's happening to you?
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh.
That was just in the shoulder. She'll be fine. Safi's losing control, though.
Help her!
I don't think she even meant to do that.
I failed. I didn't stop this.
Did we just time travel again? Into the moment from the photo? No, you've got to be kidding me. What? That's the end? Oh, this episode was so short. No. Oh, this was the shortest episode by far. Fucking gotcha. Wow. So it looks like at the end there, Max did travel in time, and I guess this is where it's all gonna come full circle. Max is gonna have to make the choice. Do we kill Safi and save the town, or do we not? But wow, for it to end there, I thought we had at least another hour to go. Wow. This episode was fucking huge. We finally unraveled the mysteries of the doppelgangers. Turns out it was Safi all along, who actually has powers as well. She was using her power of transformation to exact revenge on people. We also learned the truth about Lucas and what happened with her old friend Maya. He did indeed steal her work, and we decided to set him up. Turns out it wasn't that simple, though. It seems like her mom was involved, which we did kind of know about. Mom has helped cover it up from the start. And I think hearing about that was the final straw, the straw that broke the camel's back and sent poor Safi into a spiral. And we've seen this all before. What happens when you use your powers too much and you let your emotions get out of control? The tornado, the town-destroying tornado is here. And at this point, is the only way to stop it by killing Safi? Whew. Well, this escalated quickly. Well, you've already removed one town map. What's another? I guess with how dense this episode was, it makes sense it'd be shorter. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, just think of how much they packed into this episode, how much tea was spilled. But at the same time, wow. They do like to leave us on a cliffhanger, don't they? Or, and hear me out, maybe Safi just needs to calm down. Can someone play the Taylor Swift song, please? You need to calm down. You're being too loud. All right, now we're not done yet. Now for one of my favorite parts of each chapter, we get to go through and see what the most popular choices was. So first up, could Max hurt Safi? 82% of people said no, and therefore Safi believes in us. Because of that, that's probably what made her put down the gun. Now, she did accidentally shoot Mama, but it was just a flesh wound. She got her in the shoulder. She'll be all right. There was also so much gingerbread building done. All right, next up, we got who should Safi turn into? 91% of people said to go as herself. Safi is proud of herself for owning up to her past. So there was a huge majority here on Safi's side, which is good to see. We were in the same majority. Next up was how to save living world Yasmin. 78% of people talked Safi down. Apparently Safi appreciates our words but feels resigned to her fate. So those were the three major choices. The major choices were all pretty well, everyone made the same choices. 78%, 91%, 82%. All the choices in this episode involved trusting Safi, believing in Safi, being on Safi's side. And the group, we are all wholeheartedly on Team Safi. Now for the minor choices. Hellerton House moment of reflection. I never did that. It was about half and half. 49% of people did not reflect by the fireplace in Hellerton House. We also did not see the to-do list on the fridge, but we were in the majority for that. 86% of people did not see the to-do list on the fridge in both timelines. Well, now I wonder what it was. Safi as Amanda, 49% of people asked Safi not to shapeshift into Amanda again. Well, we were in the minority of this one. Only 32% of people had Max approve of Safi's Lucas impersonation. You barely did anything extra at the house. No, you're right. I should have taken some more time to walk around there. I was just so excited, so antsy to talk to Safi and finally get some answers that I kind of rushed that beginning bit a bit. Safi's death, 70% of people told Safi she's dead in the other timeline, so 70% of people also softened the blow like I did. 95% of people helped Moses finish his gingerbread house. I love that. The majority of people are on Team Safi, and even bigger majority of people are on Team Moses. We are all helping him make his dreams come true. It was about half and half when it comes to the Krampus figurine. I was unfortunately in the 49% that touched the Krampus figurine, which made me almost have a heart attack. It was 50-50 on insulting Lucas. See, this is a little misleading though, because there was two options. In one I kind of insulted him, and the other one then I buttered him up. But it officially put me into the category that I insulted him during the chat with Dark Loretta. That's the official name of the doppelgangers? Darks? Interesting. Hey, Funky, how are you? We were in the majority of crowd participation, booing during the roast. We were in the majority for post-roast chats. Max spoke with both Moses's and others after the roast. And then apparently there was a Krampus party moment of reflection that we missed, but apparently 82% of people also missed it. Honestly, there wasn't a ton of choices in this one. It was pretty short. You started the game at Max's house, the majority was at the bar, and then there was that little moment at the end. So it was a short and sweet episode, but it was very much an action-packed episode. Absolutely full to the brim with revelations and drama and cliffhangers. This might be the biggest cliffhanger yet. So that is the end of Chapter 4 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. We have one chapter left, folks. From what I could tell of that final scene, it seems that Max has gone back in time, basically giving her the option, I think, to stop all of this from happening once and for all. How the final episode is going to play out is going to be awesome. I'm sure it's going to be anyone's guess how it's all going to play out, but I'm very excited to check it out with you guys. 4 out of 5 episodes done. We've got one more Strange Saturday coming up. Now, unfortunately, there is going to be a little break between this Strange Saturday and next Strange Saturday. I will be away next weekend because I'm going to Vancouver to see Taylor Swift at her final stop of the Eras Tour. So there will be no Strange Saturday next Saturday, meaning our next and final Strange Saturday will be on December 14th. So you've got 2 weeks to catch up on any episodes you might have missed, to reflect on everything that happened today, to digest it, to make all your theories, and hopefully I will see you guys back here for the finale of Life is Strange Double Exposure. In the meantime, we will be back on Monday at our regularly scheduled time. We're going to be starting a brand new game on Monday, a game that I'm super excited to play. That's right, we are playing Little Kitty Big City. This game has been on my wish list forever. It's literally just an adorable little game where you're a little kitty in a big city. I think it's just going to be heartwarming and sweet and cute, and it's just an easy play and easy watch and something we can just have a lot of fun with. So hopefully I will see see you guys on Monday for some Little Kitty Big City. If not, I'll see you guys back here in 2 weeks for the final episode of Life is Strange Double Exposure. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I missed you guys. I was away for 10 days, and 10 days is very long when you miss your friends. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. Stay safe. I'm going to send y'all on a little raid before we go. My good friend Spinachy is currently playing Dragon Quest III, the HD 2D remake. I have never played the game or seen any of this remake, so we'll head on over to Ash and say hello. Thank you very much, Karis. Yeah, I'm going to go lie down and take care of my back a little bit now and rest up, so we're all ready to go for Monday's Little Kitty Big City. And TS just posted the raid commands. If you're a subscriber, you can copy the text for the original raid and use the subscriber emotes. Otherwise, we do have a follower-only version. You can copy the text in raid too. Hit Spinachy with those raid messages. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Thank you so much again, guys, and I will see y'all on Monday. Hopefully Monday I'll be feeling better as well, so we can be on camera and I can show you guys all my Christmas decorations. Yay! Okay, that's it for me. Bye, guys.